Hey guys, and welcome to the South Appalachian Weather Channel, or the South App Channel, or the Forecast Channel. My name is Andrew Stevens, and quite frankly, I've had a passion for weather my entire life. This channel is really the outgrowth of that, and is focused on weather education in one of the most challenging forecast environments and regions in the United States. And we'll also be bringing occasional weather briefings to bring together information across this region. Now, when I say the region, I'm talking about some specific counties in North Carolina, Georgia, and Tennessee. Specifically, Cherokee and Clay in North Carolina, the western tip of North Carolina. In North Georgia, Gilmer, Fannin, Union, and Towns. And in Tennessee, Polk County. So already, you can see we're dealing with 3 different states. We're dealing with a lot of different counties, but it gets better because in this region, we also are divided up in other ways. Specifically TV markets, so as far as where you get your news and where you typically get your weather information, in this region, Polk, Fannin, and Cherokee counties are in the Chattanooga TV market, whereas Clay, Gilmer, Union, and Towns counties are in the Atlanta TV market. On top of that, the National Weather Service has their own breaking up of the United States into regions with county warning areas and then their regional offices. The county warning areas that cover us in this region are from Morristown and from Peachtree City, or from Atlanta. And you can see the breakdown here. And we're also on the fringe, the very edge of the Greenville-Spartanburg offices coverage area in their county warning area. Then on top of that, the Greenville-Spartanburg office is in the eastern region, whereas all of the actual region we're covering here is in the southern region. So again, a lot of different divisions going on in this area, and it kind of makes it hard to keep track sometimes of where you should be getting the most accurate information. And at times as well, because there's these dividing lines breaking the area up in so many ways, sometimes there's some disagreements when you cross those boundaries as far as what the weather is expected to do. Now, not only do we have a lot of different divisions and boundaries coming together in this region, we also have some very dynamic topography, terrain, and climate elements involved. So, to our north in this region, in these counties, we have the Smokies and the national park, of course, the most popular national park in the United States, and some of the highest terrain in the Appalachian region. Then, on top of that, we also have, separate from that, the highest point in the state of Georgia, Brasstown Bald, which also has a weather radio transmitter on that. We'll talk about that in a future video. Then, we have the Unicoi Ridge to our west in Polk County, Tennessee, and that impacts a lot of our weather that comes from the west across the Tennessee Valley. Honestly, you could say we're on the fringe of the Tennessee Valley, or even included partially in the Tennessee Valley. And then we also have the main ridge of the Appalachians to the south and east of this region, which makes up the boundaries of Union, Towns, and Clay counties on the south and east respectively. So again, a lot going on with the terrain alone in this area. Then on top of it, as you can see behind me, we are in a rainforest, aptly named the Appalachian Cloud Forest, at least by some. And what's interesting is, because of all of this dynamic terrain and different features going on, we have a lot of microclimates. Those microclimates can actually be quite large in some respects because of the large terrain impacts and effects and features that make them up. And they can make for big changes in temperature, big changes in humidity, and big changes in the weather within even a single county, much less this broader region that we're going to be talking about and dealing with, and all these different forms of weather. And then on top of it, again, we're a rainforest, a cloud forest. Normally, rainforest criteria is considered to be either 50 or 55 inches of annual rainfall per year, depending on who you ask. There are parts of this region, as you can see on this map, that actually exceed 100 inches of average annual rainfall, on par with some of the wettest places in the world, including the Pacific Northwest in the United States, including Central America, and including Southeast Asia. So again, a lot going on in this region, and a lot of effects and impacts to keep track of. Now, you might be thinking, and I honestly hope you are, what gives this random guy on the internet the authority, the credentials to speak to the weather in this region? Well, one, I live in this region, if you couldn't tell, but also I do have college training from Penn State University in forecasting, as well as training from the University of West Florida in GIS and mapping. The thing is though, my honest hope with this channel is to earn your trust through performance, through honesty, and through integrity. Not to demand it with college credentials or cool looking graphics or any of that, but honestly, to earn trust over time with what I intend to do with this channel. The heart behind all of this is to give a local perspective, joining regional forecasts together in a unique area on the edge of it all. And honestly, what you could say is one of the last American frontiers. Yes, Alaska absolutely deserves that title, but we have our own frontier here. A frontier that we have yet to fully explore when it comes to weather, and one that I hope we can together, you and I, through this channel, explore some of the dynamics and details of what makes this weather unique in this region, what makes this region unique as a whole, and also to bring together these details so that all of us in this region can be better informed as far as what the weather is doing here, how it works, and the things that impact our day-to-day lives.